Welcome to Diggin With Deej. On this episode, we're going to talk about how to find places to metal detect. So I know where there's a nice spot along the creek with a bench. So let's go there. Something's been gnawing at that. Beavers? We found our nice comfy spot along the creek. So, you're thinking about metal detecting, but you start to wonder, where in the world would you metal detect? So I'm going to help you with that on this video. This will be the first part of a two-part video, because when I tried to film this the other day, it ended up being like 20 minutes long, and it's just too long. So we're going to do it in two parts. So number one, the very first place you have to metal detect is your home, or if you rent, maybe your landlord will let you metal detect. But never fear if you rent, there's lots more places to go. So, your home will end up being many, many hunts. Because when you first get your detector, you're going to cherry pick your yard. We all have done it. So then, once you've cherry picked it, you need to go back and look for your midtones. Your midtone signals, the ones that you wouldn't, didn't get the first time around. Then, try detecting your yard when there are different weather conditions, like after a heavy soaking rain, or in the summer when everything's really dry. If you live in the part of the country or of the world that gets snowfall, you have multiple opportunities to find new stuff every year, every spring, because the frost will heave the relics and items up to the surface. So that's number one. Number two, check with your family. See if their properties, how old their properties are, when were their homes built. You never know until you try. Parents, in-laws, aunts, uncles, it's worth a shot. And it's easier asking a family member than it is to go door knock a stranger. Number three, when you run into your friends and you guys have a chat, what's new in each of your lives, let them know that you have taken up the hobby of metal detecting. Do any of them have older properties? Check with them, or even check with coworkers at work. A lot of people that metal detect, if they're new to it or they always hunt alone, they usually don't tell too many people that they detect. So you may have somebody at work that you don't even know metal detects. So it's worth a shot. It's still easier than asking a perfect stranger. Number 4, go online and check with your city, township, village, and look through their ordinances online to see if they allow metal detecting. If you can't get your answer there, I would not recommend calling on the phone. Calling people on the phone, it's too easy to say no. I would recommend going in person and checking. Now, on village and city property, legally, the curb strips are public property, but they're maintained by the homeowners. So it's my recommendation that you always ask the homeowner, because they're the ones that maintain it, and ask permission to metal detect curb strips. Number 5, go online and search for old plat maps for your area. Sometimes if you're specific, 1860, 1870s. 1870s is very common. 1872, 74. Search, Google it. Also, there are sites like Old Maps Online, David Rumsey Map Collection. Some of these sites cost money to print out maps, or they won't let you print out the map. If you're in Canada, the Digital Library, McGill, Canada, is excellent. So that would be a place for my Canadian friends to find their maps. In the U.S., if you can't find anything locally online, then go to Library of Congress and see what they have to offer. So this was the first half of how to find places to metal detect. If you like my content, please consider subscribing. It's free, and it will help my channel grow. So our next video will be part 2, with some more unique ways to find places to metal detect. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you and sharing. Your support helps my channel grow.